Who all's experienced a time where they had a difficult time hearing the score being called? I know I have. Sometimes a train goes by, sometimes other play is going on, and it's just difficult to hear the score. I'm maybe somewhat slightly hearing impaired. I have family members who are completely hearing impaired, they're deaf, and we have to use hand signs to be able to communicate the score. So what does that look like within pickleball? ASL signs for numbers 0 through 11 are this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11 is this. So when we call the score within pickleball, obviously we start at 0, 0, 2. If we win the rally, the score then becomes what? 1, 0, 2. So that would be called 1, 0, 2. Other examples could be 4, 4, 1. And I think it's important that when we call our own score, the score we call is closer to ourselves. And then when we call the opponent's score, the score we call with our hand sign is closer to the opponent. Again, example could be 7, 3, 2. That way it's clear who has each score, and now the opponent has clear communication what the score is. Again, oftentimes I don't always hear the score clearly. There are other people within the pickleball community who don't hear the score clearly from 44 feet away across the court. There's a lot going on. So it's important that we use hand signs to be able to call the score when necessary. Also important to note, the hand signs for in and out calls. At the end of a rally, sometimes it's difficult to tell if the ball went in or out. If the ball is out, we would use a hand sign out like this. And if the ball was in, it's a courtesy oftentimes to let your opponent know that the ball was in. Maybe the opponent shielded your view of the call and you don't know if the ball was in or out. So it's important that you call it in or out, especially for those who cannot hear an audible call. So I hope this helps. I would encourage everyone to start using hand signs whenever they're calling the score, because you never know who might not be able to hear the score very well. I know oftentimes I cannot hear the score very well. And so it's really valuable to be able to know the hand signs and use those hand signs when we're playing pickleball. Have fun with it, and I would encourage you to use hand signs at any opportunity.